Hi, my name is Caitlin, and to me, Macy is the power of mentorship.
Hi, my name is Thomas, and Macy has further developed my sense of professionalism.
Hi, my name is Anna, and to me, Macy is thought-provoking.
My name is Allie, and to me, Macy is empowering.
Hi, my name is Kayla, and to me, Macy is having a positive influence on others.
Hi, my name is Kiana, and Macy to me is refreshing.
Hi, my name is Kara, and Macy to me was a transformative process where I have strengthened my identity as a queer woman.
Hi, my name is Emma, and to me, Macy is a way to improve upon my confidence in order to become a better leader.
Hi, my name is Alyssa, and to me, Macy is inspiring.
Hi, my name is Sabrina, and to me, Macy is eye-opening.
Hi, my name is Jeremiah, and to me, Macy is a form of conversation that appeals to diversity and allows for interpersonal growth.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and Macy has challenged me as a leader.
I would say the most beneficial part of a mentorship relationship really is the relationship.
I believe helping your mentee understand their personal passion and trajectory is extremely important, and it is what really sets the framework for having a good mentorship-mentee relationship.
This year, having Kara, who's in a different discipline than I'm in, has really added a lot of value. So I was able to learn a lot about the discipline that she's in right now, and it just gave me a different lens of things to look through.
So mentoring is a role that has been a part of my life for a really long time. I've received really excellent mentoring. I've received bad mentoring as well. But I live by the philosophy of Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. And what that means is when you make it to a certain point in life, you have a responsibility to reach back and help others.
The mentor is speaking from experience. The mentor is speaking from their own backdrop of different experiences that will hopefully in part help the mentee.
It's really forced me to reflect on my professional practice and mission. I had to look deeply into my failures and successes and learn from each one of them.
I guess what I've learned through the process is that my mentoree actually has a lot of experience but has very specific developmental goals, and taking time to address them, pursue them, investigate them is probably one of the most important things.
This year has been extremely rewarding. I had the opportunity to mentor someone that is going into the military, and as someone who was active duty military for a number of years, what I have learned from this last year is that I really do miss the brother and sisterhood that I came accustomed to experiencing during my active duty days.
It really forces you to self-reflect, to really think through why you do what you do, what informs your practice or your leadership.
I learned so much from my mentee as she learns from me, and I feel like it's really a give and take. It's also really nice to see her perspective as she starts on this career that I've been doing for 26 years.
After I graduate from Drexel, I can still find this exciting way to connect with school and the student here.
It instills a sense of professionalism so that I'm serving as a role model for someone like you who is a rising leader. I think it also gives me the opportunity to develop a unique relationship with you. It's different than a parent or a peer or a professor. I can provide guidance and objective feedback.
One of the biggest things in terms of change for me as a mentor is learning to be more patient. And in that every mentee is not the same, because every mentee is unique.
Diversity is huge in healthcare. I think just as every healthcare provider brings something different, so diversity isn't just race, but it's also religion, it's experiences, all of the things that we've went through and have gone through, we give those to our patients. I think diversity is very important in healthcare because it helps the team to develop the best care for patients with different ethnicity, background, or gender.
If that healthcare team is not necessarily diverse, then there are going to be tons of blind spots in terms of how to actually attack the problem.
diversity is imperative in healthcare. I think, and I have found through my experience when I have worked within a diverse group, it's probably the most rewarding work environment you can have, because the things that you can achieve through a diversity of many things, whether it's diversity of background, whether it's diversity of thought, whether it's diversity of age, race, gender, when you have all of those perspectives together working toward a common goal, it is just such a richer experience.
Social justice is really important. I'm of the mindset that healthcare in the U.S. should be a right and not a privilege. I think that everybody in the U.S. deserves excellent healthcare, and it shouldn't just be for a chosen few.
Social justice means that we all are treated equally, and equally to a point that we're given what we need to have the best outcomes. And so to be just, you always have to think about people and where they are and meeting them where they are to get them to where they're going.
For me, social justice is recognizing that not everybody is born with the same opportunities as everybody else. And as a professor here at Drexel and as someone who is a healthcare administrator, it's recognizing that not everybody has those same opportunities and trying to even the playing field to make sure that everybody has the same opportunities as everybody else.
Social justice to me means equality to be successful and access the resources, no matter their background, ethnicity, and age, gender, stuff like that, and just to do the right thing.
I think that we will stand up for the rights of our patients. We work tirelessly to improve patient outcomes. You know, prevention is great. That's where it needs to start.
Advocacy for me means truth. I consider myself an advocate, a self-advocate first, and an advocate for the patients and my staff and anyone that I come in contact with. I think it's very important to be able to stand in your truth and tell people your perspective, even if it's not shared.
As healthcare providers, we need to be working towards ensuring that our clients have, we can advocate on their behalf, but also empower them to be advocates on their own behalf.
We see people sometimes at their most vulnerable. We see them in their states of marginalization. And so we're also in a unique space because we work with people, but then we also are in a space where we can talk to people who can affect change.
It's about addressing inequities and being loud about it, right? And so paying attention to who's in the room, who's not in the room, whose voice is missing, and really amplifying that when I'm in those spaces. And I recognize that I'm oftentimes invited into spaces that other people who look like me or who come from where I come from aren't invited. And so I feel like I then have a greater responsibility to make sure those voices that are out the room are heard.
Advocacy means to me in my career as a health administrator really focuses more on the, I would say more of a proactive, active pursuit of positive health outcomes for individuals and communities. Just ensuring that whatever their healthcare needs they may have, that they're able to fulfill them, live healthy, productive lives.
The Macy program really helped me grow and expand my scope and interests. I learned about so many new opportunities and possibilities to serve my community that I didn't know about before.
I definitely grew in many different ways throughout this program, but I would have to say one of the areas I witnessed the most growth in was identifying my different strengths and weaknesses with the help of the leadership assessments.
I feel I grew through Macy by allowing myself to face conflict head on, that all conflict is not bad and that conflict is needed in order to be a great leader. I also feel that I grew in the aspect of not letting fear lead my decisions, but always being willing to take the risk.
I have grown tremendously throughout this program because starting out,
I really was nervous to present. I wasn't used to working in a lot of team dynamics where we had to outline our process and follow up and hold each other accountable, and it gave me the opportunity to really get used to working in groups and have the opportunity to identify my own strengths and weaknesses.
I felt as though I have grown in many ways during my time in the Macy program. I was able to better develop my personal and professional growth, independence, and overall confidence. I've also been able to work on my communication skills and become better educated within various areas of healthcare.
Over the course of this program, I have been able to see myself have significant growth when it comes to public speaking and being able to speak confidently in front of a wide variety of people.
I think the biggest way that I've grown throughout the program is in my self-confidence.
I have grown immensely as both a person and a nursing student throughout this program. Personally, I have learned so much about myself and feel as though I have grown as a leader.
I learned a variety of personal development techniques as well as important skills on how to identify resources, to receive help, constructive criticism, and feedback.
I think the main way that I've grown throughout this program has been an improvement in my confidence. This was actually the reason that I initially applied. I feel like I've always had a big problem with leadership because I'm very self-conscious about my ability to make decisions. And I feel like working through this program and working as a group, but also working individually, has taught me to trust myself more.
I grew in more ways than one, but I especially learned how to better work with others who had different or opposing viewpoints to me. So I consider myself a member and an advocate of the LGBT community, and I want to spend my life helping those who fall into that community in their mental health concerns and in their wellness. And I was kind of kept in a liberal bubble, like when I came to college, and most of my friends are liberal. So I was kind of surprised when I first started to hear that there were different viewpoints, which was very welcome. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the program.
Through the Macy program, I learned the power of sharing. My classmates and my mentor really helped me realize this, because without possibility, there's a lack of connectedness between people and a lack of possibility.
One of the biggest reasons as to why I joined the Macy program was due to being a new student in the Health Services Administration program. Being over a year behind, I wanted to not only challenge myself, but be proactive in developing vital leadership skills for my future career in healthcare.
Mentorship. That was the #1 reason why I chose to join and participate in the Macy Undergraduate Leadership Fellows program. As a Health Services Administration major, I wanted to further connect with an individual who had vast experience and connections in my field and could help better prepare me not only for my upcoming co-op experience, but also for my future career endeavors.
One of the things that attracted me most to the Macy program was listening to their current students talk about their experiences going on interviews and going to different job fairs, and how impressed employers were with the program. Since I was going to be applying for co-op jobs within the next 6 months, I was continuously looking for ways I could potentially set myself apart from other students.
I joined this program because I genuinely love to indulge in controversial topics that enhance my ability to be able to think from a variety of different areas, thought processes, and understand new people from different cultures and backgrounds.
I initially joined the Macy program because I was referred by a professor who told me that she thought I might benefit from it, seeing as how a big focus is confidence and leadership skills, and that is probably the area of education that I struggle with most. However, I really loved the program's focus on diversity and inclusion. I was really drawn to it for that reason.
I joined the Macy program to develop my leadership skills and grow more professionally.
I joined the Macy program because I was interested in the mentorship. I was looking for someone who could give me guidance in the nursing profession. I am so thankful to have had Dr. Cohen as my mentor. She has been amazing and has helped me with any concerns and questions I've had over the past year.
I joined the Macy program because I was excited to receive a mentor
and be able to boost my confidence in presenting and learn how to work into teams.
I joined the Macy program because I felt that it would allow me to meet other students from different disciplines and backgrounds that I probably normally wouldn't cross paths with here at Drexel.
If I could tell my past self one thing about Macy, I would tell myself to not be afraid to share. You never know who may be touched, moved, or inspired by what you have to say.
If I could tell my past self one thing about Macy, it would be to open your mind and heart to learning and understanding new things, and to use this time to prepare to do so for the rest of your life.